Walk us through what's happening here. What possible justification could the FBI have for raiding this man's house when he's protected by federal law?
Well, I think we're beginning to see a little bit of a cover-up by the Department of Justice in trying to keep the actual documents that the government gave before a federal judge as grounds for raiding this protector's home. The truth of the matter is, this man lived by the rules, he worked by the rules, he saw wrongdoing, he followed the Whistleblower Act rules and regulations to a T. And he went to the Inspector General, gave it to them, and apparently the information was so sensational or disturbing. The IG, Michael Horowitz, asked one of his top aides to personally deliver it to the House and Senate Intelligence Committees last summer. So the question is, why did the FBI decide to target this man, who was a law-abiding citizen, who was a protected whistleblower? Why, when he informed them, that is the agents at the home, that he was a protected whistleblower, why did they then barge into the house and search the entire place and ransack it for 6 hours? One of the theories that we have is that the FBI, or some part of the FBI, wanted to get an idea of what this gentleman, Dennis Kane, had. What did he give to the House and Senate Intelligence Committees? What did he give to the Inspector General? They wanted to see what this kind of information was that was in their hands. Apparently, this information is very, very disturbing. It addresses the issue of wrongdoing at some of the highest levels involving both Secretary Clinton, the Clinton Foundation, as well as the uranium deal that you talked about. So there's an awful lot of mystery here. There's a lot of unanswered questions. I think that the Justice Department's actions yesterday, or actually last week, in trying to keep these documents under seal is the beginning of a cover-up.
Right, and there's a way that we could determine or begin to determine whether this was a political cover-up or not. There are documents, the documents that you just referred to, that could have information about whether the magistrate that signed off on this warrant that allowed the FBI to raid Dennis Kane's home, whether that magistrate knew that Dennis Kane was a protected whistleblower or not. That's a very simple piece of information, but it's very pivotal to this, and it would help us determine whether the FBI knew what they were doing or whether it was some terrible, terrible mistake.
We have filed a motion before the Justice in Maryland asking that she unseal these documents. And as you stated at the top of the show, the Justice Department wants to keep all of these documents secret. However, Senator Chuck Grassley, who's the chairman of the Senate Judiciary Committee, doesn't feel that way. And he actually sent a letter both to the FBI Director Chris Wray, as well as to Michael Horowitz at the Independent Inspector General's office, asking for answers.